That's gonna wiggle for a little. Okay, super quick. Speedy Mando versus Mando Junior Mandoline. So first up, we've got the Speedy Mando. So you can see that the blade would cut on both sides and comes apart to clean. And then you just pinch the hopper in there. And then you have your plunger, which also acts as a lock. So you just kind of snap it into place there. So when you're storing this, that keeps everything away from the blade. So you just pinch that off, and so when you're cutting, you're keeping those lock sides on the guide. So this guy just rips back and forth real quick and cuts both ways. So I'm going to show you that one real quick here first. And I'm just going to cut it into a fridge smart, is what I normally do. So on the back there's these little bumps, and that helps hold it onto a container if you want. Or there's these little rubber guides as well, so that you can do it on an angle onto your cutting board if that's your thing. So you just put it onto your container and then put your item into the hopper and then just go back and forth real quick. And it gives you the most beautiful thin slices, like paper thin. This is 1 millimeter. I actually did measure it. It's 1 millimeter. So, and it only does that thickness. So if you have a signature dish where you need like the thinnest of something cut, this is for you. Like, you will want the Speedy Mando. This is the food slicer. There's also one that's a grater, so it will cut both ways grating. So that's pretty handy as well. I like to do a cucumber salad with these, so I do use the Speedy Mando quite often. But it does give you just that 1 millimeter cut. That's the only thing it does. One trick pony. But it is a handy pony. And then the next up, I've got my Mando Junior. This is my salad on the go. This is normally what I would cut into. So same type deal, where it's got the rubber along the bottom so that you can put it on top of a container, or it does go right around the edges, so you could hold it on an angle and do it right on your cutting board. I'm not that jazzy. On the back, there is a red handle, and as you click it along, that's the different thicknesses. How cool is that? So super easy to set, and there is 3 thicknesses on here: 2 millimeters, 4 millimeters, and 5 millimeters, which makes them very, very handy sizes. And I will just show you on here. I'm going to start with the thinnest cut, and I will grab myself this on here. So, and real quick here, to load the hat, you just put your item down, center it on the hat, pull the hat down, and then you're locked in there. So this is the 2 mil cut. Just gonna pull those out. Okay, and then we'll go to the 4 mil cut. And one more time to the 5 mil. Alright, so show you those 3 cuts. Now these are super handy sizes of cuts. I probably do the thickest cut the most. It's the like handiest size for just dip type vegetables, I guess you could say. So you would use that guy a lot. I use that to slice tomatoes. You can actually plank on this one, which makes it a little bit different than the Junior or the Speedy Mando as well. So I plank pickles a lot, so you just sit it on the hat there, and I've got this on my widest slice, and then you can plank your pickles for a nice hamburger or whatever, and obviously your big tomatoes like that as well, nice planks. So that is a really nice and handy one too. That's the one I pull out the most often to do prep.